Hello and welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I want to talk a little bit more about video that I made yesterday. Well, in pertaining, that I'm gonna root for Xbox pretty much no matter what. Like, I'm gonna keep rooting for Xbox, but I want to make something clear, man. After the way they dropped Redfall, I do think that we are going to get more content like that. I hear a lot of you guys in the community telling me that, yeah, man, we gotta demand better. We gotta demand better. To a certain extent, I do agree with that. Like, I mean, it would be nice to get better, but at the same time, it's not something that, like, I don't know, man. Like, after warning Xbox when they said that Redfall was going to launch at 30 frames per second, I immediately, when I saw that on Twitter, I think I was the very first person to post on that Twitter feed. I told them, if you launch this game at 30 frames per second, it's going to get destroyed. Don't do it. You need to delay it. And they didn't delay it. They let it out. They put it out there, and they were willing to take that blow for that game. Why? Why were they willing to take that blow for that game? Why were they willing to pretty much tell the Xbox community, because this is the way I took it. This is the exact way I took it. Hey guys, we got Gamepass now. This is basically the quality that we're going to be dropping, that you can expect from us. This is standard quality. And I looked at that, and I thought, all right, well, let's look at it. Let's play Redfall. Let's see how I'll put my money on it. I'll play Redfall. Let's see how Redfall turns out. I mean, it wasn't a super terrible experience. Yeah, it definitely needs some work. It's definitely not a AAA quality game. So, but it is frustrating, man. So if you're part of this community and you're part of my Xbox community, I want you to know that, like, I haven't given up on Xbox, but I'm not gonna sit here like all the other channels and try to hype you up and tell you that Avowed's gonna be an amazing game. I'm not gonna tell you that Starfield's gonna be an amazing game. I'm not gonna tell you that anything other than Forza Motorsport. I expect Forza Motorsport to be great, because I am going to pay $100 for that game the day it comes out. So I do have really high expectations for Forza Motorsport, because that is the game that essentially brought me into the Xbox ecosystem last generation. When I had pretty much given up on Xbox at that point, I was like, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and stick with the PlayStation. It's got more power, blah, blah, blah. And, yeah, man, Xbox pulled me in with the Forza. So I do expect a high quality Forza Motorsport experience, at least a next gen Forza Motorsport upgrade over what we had last generation. And definitely it better be better than Gran Turismo 5 or Gran Turismo 7, because that was basically just an upgraded PS4 game, and this is supposed to be built from the ground up to take full advantage of the Series X and Series S. So I want to see this. I need that. That's the one thing that like I need, that I cannot compromise on when it comes to how I'm feeling. But I hate to say it, man, but Game Pass might have inadvertently affected the quality of the experience that you can expect on Xbox. And it's not, like, don't get me wrong, guys, it's not necessarily a bad thing that like, quality and stuff like that might be, like, it might be so scattered out. You might get, 2, 3, maybe four or more, AAA high quality Xbox first party exclusives this generation. But you're going to get a lot of stuff like Redfall, man. Like, you're going to get a lot of stuff like Redfall. And I mean, at this point in the generation, if you've already bought an Xbox, that's something that you're going to have to, like, struggle with yourself, because I'm not going to sit here and try to convince you that the Xbox games are quality. No, I look at it from a point of view, like, I'm a consumer. This is what they're offering me on the Xbox platform if I pay for Game Pass. It 100% makes me more likely to not put my money out there like I have been, like I would with PlayStation, it definitely does make me question, like, hey man, am I going to keep buying these Xbox games day one, or am I just going to play them on Game Pass? Because for the most part, I've been buying a lot of these games on the Xbox. I've been buying a lot of their first party games on Xbox, but this is the first game they've launched that's truly made me question if that's something I'm prepared to keep doing, especially at $70. Because there's no way Redfall is a $70 game. There's no way Redfall is a $70 game. Maybe 40, maybe $50, but the $70 game, no, that's not it. Can they fix Redfall? Possibly, but I think the damage is already done when it comes to Redfall. I think the damage is already done. I think that no matter how good that game gets, or what they can do to fix that game, I think the damage is already done, because it's not really a strong looter shooter. It's not really a strong looter shooter. It's not really a strong open world exploration game like Far Cry or anything like that. So I do 100% believe that the damage is already done. They've already put that game out there. They've already let the community play that. It's free on Game Pass, so multiple people have played that. And from the polls that I ran, I would say it's about 50-50. Half of you guys didn't care for it and quit playing it pretty quickly. The other half of you guys were able to find enjoyment in that. And that's kind of what Game Pass bases success on, man. Like, how many people are going to actually play the game, how many people are going to get through the game, how many people are going to care about the game. And I'll tell you right now, like, the completion rate is pretty low. It's pretty low for Redfall. So a lot of people, so that just tells me a lot of people are giving up on it. There might be a lot of people out there trying to hold it up on their shoulders and be like, yeah, this is blah blah blah. But no, man, Redfall was pretty much an eye opener for me on this channel, at least going forward. But I will, as long as their games continue to come day and date to Game Pass, I will continue to love, defend, and shill for Xbox, because let's face it, man, these games are still worth playing. They're still worth playing. I mean, if you want to sit and wait for quality games, that's fine, man. That's 100% your thing. You can wait for quality games. You can wait for these quality games to show up. The quality games take a lot longer to build. They take a lot longer to build. That's why there's nothing on Xbox right now that's a super high quality game, because they take a while to build, man. So like a game like Redfall, those don't take a long time to build, man. They put them together and they ship them out the door, and they're like, oh, it's a game, we put it out. And some people liked it, some people didn't. Whatever. I don't even care, man. I do care, because I do understand where the people in the Xbox community are coming from. Like, I do. I understand where you guys are coming from. I understand your frustrations and your anger. And me, like, I'm a different type of gamer. My friends, I buy every console. I play all these games. I don't restrict myself to one plastic box, because that's not gonna fulfill my gaming needs and my gaming desires. So I have to have multiple platforms to play multiple different types of games, and that's just me. And I've pretty much always been like that. So, all right, my friends, if you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. I will see you in the next one.